Should you play the Houndmaster? Well. I love how I tested the focus. It was perfect and automatically focused, and now it just won't focus. The Houndmaster is Dead by Daylight's most recent original killer, I think they call it. It's not a DLC, you don't pay money for it, so you can play it for free, but it's still, with the iridescent shards, which you have to earn in game, which could be a grind. I've heard a lot about the Houndmaster, how she was dead on arrival, because apparently a ton of bugs still are probably. So is it worth your beautiful, hard-earned iridescent shards, or your $5? Well, overall in lore, I think she has a pretty mediocre lore. It's not something super wow. I think in the end she got kind of just tricked by the entity into going into the fog and ending up in the entity's realm. And it also boils down to she has a parasite. I think that's it. That's the reason. And she had a hatred towards someone. I don't know. If you're here for the lore, it's not super. Now looks wise, she looks pretty cool. She looks nice and thick. The dog is absolute massive. Some good juicy bones there. But I don't think she looks that scary. That's, I think, a very important factor in Dead by Daylight, the asymmetric horror game, that there's some horror element to it. So in terms of if you're looking for a scary dominating killer that people could get jump scared by and stuff like that, I don't think you should get the Houndmaster. I'm not sure how well that's gonna work. At least I'm not sure if I'm gonna be scared of a thick pirate woman with a dog as compared to like the Unknown or the Dredge or something. In terms of her power, I think her dog, it's a pretty unique power. I feel like it has some good changes to the gameplay in terms of most killers' powers, I guess. You can send your dog towards someone to try and grab them. You can also redirect them, so mid-flight or at the end of the flight you could like make some planes with it, start zoning survivors. You can make them go through a window already to start zoning that area, or like try and redirect the dog from angles that they don't see coming. Which I think is really cool. But you can also send out a dog to search for survivors, and you get a trail to boost your momentum. So you'd be walking faster if you're following the dog's trail. So for example, you can send them out across the map basically to any generator, to the gates. You can also just kind of try and choose where to let them go. It does get a bit tricky sometimes to use that ability, but I think the combination of having the dog chase or like search for someone, you could like have the dog search for someone further while in chase to try and catch up to the survivor, and they might be caught off guard because they might try to dodge the dog or like run back into you. Sometimes that happens when you charge a dog at someone and it goes past them. They would just turn around and run back to you. They think you're gonna use the dog again to catch them, but you can just stab them. There's a lot of possibilities with her dog's powers, and I think that's very unique. I've been having a lot of fun. The first game was very buggy and very weird. Wasn't very fond of it. I was like, the dog was really useless because I just didn't know how to use it. But I thought the power was so interesting, I just tried again and again and again, and I got better and better at it. And now I'm getting 4Ks in a lot of the games. It's just, I think, just really interesting. In terms of chase music, I have not listened to it yet. But while in chase, I think it's nice. Just gonna take a quick listen to her chase music if you're being chased by a survivor. Oh, back in focus are we? Thing is, with these killers, you also want to know, of course, the survivor's perspective. How does it look? Is it scary? Is it intense? Is it fun to play against? That's also very important. I haven't played against her yet, so I can't give you too much information on that. But I'm gonna listen to the chase music if you're being chased. Okay, I am listening to the 60 meters right now. It's pretty cool actually. So I think the in-chase music is pretty cool, even though I kind of like the more distant chase music more. The 32, the 68 meters. Chase music itself, I think, is my least favorite of the chases. How do you call it? Okay, 4 layers it says. So layer 1 and 2 I think are my favorite. Then 3 is pretty good, and then 4 it's alright. It's not as scary as the other ones. In terms of looks, I think the dog looks really cool. She also looks really cool. I like her design, but she's not as scary as a scary killer. Something you would want in a horror game. Nonetheless, I think she's still pretty cool. Overall, I think she's a very interesting character. I think you should definitely try her out. I'd say she's worth a shot. And if you don't like it, hey, it's my opinion. Don't shoot me, please. Thanks. Bye-bye. Subscribe.